Hey there! Are you gearing up for a forest officer interview? You've come to the right place. Today, we're going to walk through some common questions you might face and how to tackle them with confidence. Let's dive right into our first question about handling illegal logging activities. Let's start with a scenario where you had to handle illegal logging. Can you share the steps you took and the results you achieved? This question helps interviewers understand your problem-solving skills and ability to handle challenging situations effectively. Here are some tips to craft a strong response. Describe the situation with specific details. Explain your actions clearly and in a logical sequence. Emphasize any collaboration with authorities or other agencies. Discuss the results of your actions. Reflect on any lessons learned or changes implemented. Now, let's look at a sample answer to see how it can all come together.
In 2022, I stumbled upon illegal logging in a protected area during my routine patrol. I documented everything with photos and GPS data, and then alerted my supervisor and local law enforcement. Together, we conducted a joint operation that resulted in the arrest of the offenders and restoration of the area.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Forest Officer. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Next up, can you recall a time when you worked with a team on a forest conservation project? What was your role? This question is designed to assess your teamwork skills and your ability to collaborate effectively in a group setting. Here's how you can approach this question. Pick a specific project you were involved in. Clearly outline your role and contributions. Highlight how you communicated and collaborated with your team. Discuss the outcome of the project and its impact. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Let's check out a sample answer to illustrate this.
During a college project, I was part of a team that worked to restore a local forest area. My responsibilities included coordinating volunteer activities and ensuring everyone understood their tasks. We held daily meetings to communicate our progress, and I kept our advisor informed. The project succeeded, resulting in over 500 trees planted and a boost to local biodiversity.
Can you tell me about a project you led that involved multiple stakeholders? How did you manage their different interests? This question explores your leadership abilities and how you handle diverse stakeholder interests. Here's a strategy for tackling this question. Identify the project and stakeholders clearly. Explain how you kept communication open and frequent. Discuss how you found common ground among varying interests. Share the challenges you faced and how you overcame them. Conclude with the positive outcomes of your leadership. Here's an example to paint a clearer picture.
In my previous role, I led a conservation strategy project involving local communities, NGOs, and government agencies. I conducted regular meetings to update all parties and incorporated their feedback into the strategy. This collaborative approach resulted in a plan that balanced community and environmental needs, ultimately gaining unanimous support.
Imagine you discover evidence of poaching in a protected area. What steps would you take to address this situation? This question assesses your decision-making skills and your ability to respond effectively to critical situations. Here's how to prepare a comprehensive answer. Ensure your safety first as you assess the evidence. Document everything with photographs and detailed notes. Report your findings to your superiors and relevant authorities. Coordinate with law enforcement for any necessary action. Implement preventive measures for the future. Let's go through an example answer to understand this better.
Upon discovering signs of poaching, my first priority would be ensuring my safety. I'd document everything thoroughly with photos and notes, then report the findings to my supervisor and relevant wildlife authorities. I would work with local law enforcement to address the issue and enhance patrols in the area.
Lastly, you're tasked with a reforestation project in a deforested area. How would you plan and execute it? This question evaluates your project management skills and your strategic planning abilities. Consider these steps when answering. Start with a thorough assessment of the site conditions. Engage local communities for their input and support. Select native species that are suitable for the area. Develop a detailed implementation plan with timelines. Establish strategies for monitoring and maintenance. Here's a sample response to guide you.
I would begin by assessing the site to understand soil quality and existing flora. Engaging local communities would be crucial to ensure the plan aligns with their needs. I would choose native species that thrive in the area and create a detailed planting schedule. Finally, I'd implement a system for ongoing monitoring to ensure the success of the reforestation efforts.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.